region.
Just sport, All Blacks prop Ethan de Groot faces suspension after receiving a red card during New Zealand's 71-3 win over Namibia.
I love making patterns, I love colours, and the more you learn, the more you want to learn.
Mm-hmm.
You never finish learning. I'm gonna be learning to the day I drop off my perch. I'm a fast learner. I kind of push myself a little bit, sometimes a little bit too hard, but it's good to push yourself. I use chemical dyes. Dyeing is a job that you do. You start it and you have to stay at it till you're finished. So this is the tea towels that I just finished. I used to do a lot of natural dyeing, but the problem is you still need heavy metals in order for the yarn to grab the color. And those heavy metals are actually a lot harder to dispose of than the chemical dyes.
Agnes, when did you decide that you were going to become a weaver?
When I came to New Zealand I had sheep, so I learned to spin. Then one day when I was in Switzerland, this lady says to me, "Oh, I've got this stuff in the cellar, take it with you, you might be able to use it." So she gave me a bag of sticks and this funny looking thing with slots and holes. So I took it with me, no idea what it was. She said something about weaving. So when I was back here I tried it out and I was absolutely hooked.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, I bought, of course, a lot of looms. I had to kind of slalom around all the looms to get to one to work. It was a pain in the butt. So I designed this building. If I press shaft number 1, all the threads that are on that shaft are going to be lifted. Whereas on these two looms, I have total control over every single thread.
The chukad loom.
Jacquard loom. So I can weave stuff like this. Put the kettle on the computer just to get this file ready. Took me about 4.5 months. And I would work every night, like, 3-4 hours. Fabric is the most basic thing. Since there is human beings, we have fabric because we needed to protect our bodies from the elements. In New Zealand, the only fibre you can buy is wool.
Yeah.
And Possum Merino silk print, whereas that the silk is obviously imported. Yeah, I think it's a shame that we have to import everything. At the moment, a student is working on that one, a student is working on this one. I also always say to my students, let the phone ring, finish your sequence. If it's urgent, they call you back. You can see where my priorities are. Since 2002, the only income I have is my weaving. And the only reason I can do that is because of the way I live, because of the lifestyle. No mortgage. And also, hey, how much do you need?
Yeah.
We are into consume, not into production anymore, sad.
Yeah, and that's why we're filming this series of films, because unfortunately it's quite unlikely that there's going to be another you.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Really?
It's always going to be the extreme one.
I hope so.
I don't smoke in here. It's double-sided. One side is blue and the other side is red.